Welcome back to some more Soulstorm with Jagus. I just have to quickly say it's pretty much 3:30 in the morning right now, so I'm going to be speaking a little bit more quietly, just so I don't wake up the rest of my household. But so basically we're going to be looking at a 1v1 here on Titan's Fall. On the bottom side we have Look Inward, Hare Krishna, also known as Puaf for some of you seasoned players. He is playing Space Marines, and his opponent on the top side is Malkador as Tau. So let's just turn Foggle off and start the game here. Malkador is going to go for 2 stealth suits, 1 builder, and then another stealth suit, jetpacks obviously, and a barracks on the way. The Space Marine player is going to make a chapel barracks, 2 scouts, and then a builder. First squad of scouts will head towards this point. Yeah, he's going to capture the furthest and darndest point first, and then his nearest and dearest over here. No plasma generator by the looks of it so far. 1 plasma generator does come down for the tower player. So these stealth suits capturing the furthest points, and no, all stealth suits are capping, none are going out and scouting or anything like that. Generator comes down for Space Marines, and 1 Space Marine squad on the way. Just the Tower Commander for today? Yeah. Just the Tower Commander, no Vespids by the looks of it. Yet that I know of anyway, so pretty standard stuff right now. So will the stealth suit jump over here? It looks like that's what he's planning. Yeah, okay. He's gonna jump in, set to no ceasefire stance so that he can't be detected here. So probably just going to go for the decap as soon as they are able. Tower Commander is out now, heading towards the Space Marines base. And this Space Marine squad just capturing the point here, and a Force Commander on the way. Looks like Tower's just scouting around at the moment, seeing what his opponent's doing, checking out what points he can, snag off him. And then manages to decap this point. Scout Marines won't be able to kill the stealth suit in time. But yeah, he'll just keep capturing it until maybe Space Marines gets some kind of detection, and then he'll run away. But basically that'll cancel out this point for Space Marines in the meantime. Now the Tower Commander and the Force Commander will face each other off. And Tower Commander really wants to be getting that distance, using his attack range to the maximum possible. This point now going to get an LP2 added onto it. Provide some extra defense as well as extra resources here. Looks like this stealth suit got detected. Yeah, Skull Probe now out from the SM player. 1 Marine squad. I see he's made 2 now. Will go over to this side. However, the Tower Commander's Flamer will break their morale pretty easily. And it doesn't look like the SM player wants to, run away from this battle. He wants to get the Tower Commander's HP down as much as possible. They were going to try tie him up in melee as well, but they really want to get this decap by the looks of it. Kroot squad out now. How's the damage for these guys? On these unupgraded Space Marines, yeah, it's pretty good. But the Force Commander will get in there and try to take out a few models. Yeah, the Kroot's almost getting one-shotted by the Force Commander here. But they do manage to get a squad wipe for on 1 SM squad here, so that's a win for them. Another decap here by Tau. Good stuff. Gotta be careful that this Carnival squad doesn't get lost though. The second SM squad almost goes down. And now the Force Commander will tie up the Tower Commander in melee. Tower Commander will have to jump away. There he goes. Over on this side, these stealth suits still looking for another cheeky decap. So meanwhile, Tao is fighting off these Marines here. He's also causing a bit of economy harassment on SM at the same time. Very good stuff. No Fire Warriors from Tao, no Assault Marines from Space Marines either. Usually, Look and Win, or Poaf, he likes to go for the Tactical Marine Mass. Yeah, see, as you can see, he's got 3 Marine squads out on the field here. So far, Tao has 3 LP2s. Economies are plus 92 to plus 10, and plus 74 to plus 10. So Tao in the lead here. He's probably going to need a bit more. Okay, so now the Fire Warriors come out. Yeah, I was going to say, since Space Marines has all these Marine squads out, Tao better make more squads. This is good. Tau Commander focusing the Force Commander. You really want to be doing this as Tau. Just get the enemy commanders as low as you can. Because as you know, they're pretty expensive to make. And also, a lot of the Space Marine plays that you can make are reliant on the Force Commander. So if he goes down, then that'll give you a good advantage here. Because the Force Commander can freely go in and tie up your range squads, since he's pretty tanky. But if you just keep focusing him down, then that'll put him out of action. Very good use of the Kroots here. Almost wiping out this squad of Marines. And 1 squad of Marines here also being reduced down to 3. Well, it was 2, and then he got another reinforcement added on. Also, Poff was saying that someone called him. Yeah, it happens, I suppose. I've definitely had that happen to me before. You know, maybe your partner calls you or your mum calls you, and you have to pick up. You know. So huge losses being taken from Space Marines here. He's gonna be spending a lot of resources bringing these Marines back up to full strength, which he likes to do. As you can see, everything is being overwatched here. Economies are pretty much evening out a bit though, so it's just that Tau has a bit more float than Space Marines at current here. Something you can do with the stealth suits that Tau was doing just then is if you use them to melee a squad while they're infiltrated, they can disrupt the squad a little bit. The squad will, I don't know, it's strange. You have to see it in action, but it does help disrupt the squad a little bit. So, is he on the way to tier 2 at the moment? No, he needs more power. Second generator being built here. And SM going for the armory. Doesn't look like either player. No, okay, so Space Marines is tier 2. It's pretty crazy how he can be at tier 2 even after taking so many losses like that. And still having a sizable army here. Maybe it's because he hasn't been building. Now he's got 1 LP2. Yeah. Anyway. I guess, yeah, Tau's now making the path to enlightenment here. 1, 2, 3, 4 Space Marine squads. Pretty crazy. So many Space Marine squads, but not enough kind of, you know, units to tie up the Fire Warriors. So if they do push here, the Fire Warriors can just, you know, pick them off from a distance. But if you have a full, 4 squads of Space Marines charging at your Fire Warriors like that, you have to run away. You won't be able to kill them in time to, by the time they reach you, so yeah, just be careful. Yeah, Tao's being really careful here, as you can see. He was microing his units. Because one of the biggest weaknesses of the Fire Warriors is their setup time. I think it's like 1 second for them to take aim or whatever they're doing here. So 1 second seems quick, but sometimes in it matters. Every millisecond matters sometimes. Poaf just doing all he needs to do here, taking out the LPs and then decapping them and then just, moving away. Doesn't need to really overcommit to anything else. He's done the economy damage. He doesn't want to be losing too many Space Marines to these Fire Warriors, which makes sense. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for next. Alright, he's going for the Machine Cult and the Rhino transport here. We'll probably need at least 2 to carry all 4 squads. 2 squads per Rhino. So he does need more power, that's why he's making another generator to make another Rhino, I'm assuming. Oh, and Tau already has the vehicle beacon up and 1 Devilfish out. This Devilfish will be carrying 2 squads and probably another one on the way. Yeah, another Devilfish to carry the remaining 2 around. Kroots got a little bit pathed there by the Rhino. As you can see, they froze. That allowed the Space Marines to take out a few models, but thankfully they did eat some meat, so they have a little bit of extra HP, I think. Tau now focusing down this listening post. Pretty much for the remainder of the match, this is what they'll be doing, just swimming around in the Devilfish, seeing what they can take out here. This Marine squad might want to have a Skull Probe attached to it, so it can detect the Devilfish, because otherwise the Tau can just escape undetected. Nice support by the stealth suits here, helping to take down the listening post and then decap it. What else have we got? Another stealth suit on this side, and the target lock. I think this one increases... does that one increase the accuracy of the stealth suits? Editing Jagus, confirm please with this box. Thanks. Thanks, G. Yep, so 2 rhinos speeding off this way. Probably have the skull probes. Yeah, one of the squads here have the skull probes, but the Celsius managed to jump away in time, not bothering to finish capping the point. Obviously, sometimes you can't, it's a beginner mistake sometimes. You wait till the point is captured because you feel like you don't want to lose it. But sometimes you just have to get out of there. It's better to do that than lose a squad, Taking out this point now on this side. Full decaps all around. Does Space Marines have anything? No scouts. No, he's got 1 scout here. And a land speeder comes out as well. So as you can see, the Marines all have plasma guns attached. Yeah, plasma guns are pretty lethal weapons. But now Barracuda comes out for Tau, and this thing is gonna wreck the Space Marine rhinos. A little bit of a cat and mouse game going on here. Space Marines chasing down this devilfish, which they can't see yet. Nice, got the missile launchers added on. So now, let's go over to tower side just so we can see these devilfish. Okay. A little bit on low health, this devilfish over here, so you got to be careful. If this devilfish goes down, then the Space Marines and their plasma guns will be able to take care of the fire warriors here. Like, look at how quickly these fire warriors will die. Yeah, that's going to be a full two full squad wipes, which is unfortunate. One devilfish goes down. Two land speeders are out. This devilfish manages to swim away in time. Oh, but down here we've got the stealth suits. Don't know if Space Marines has noticed this. Oh no, it's square gets said by Malcador. I'm not sure, I don't think Space Marines has really noticed. His base is slowly being destroyed. This is something that can really catch you off guard a lot when you're playing against Tau. You might be too busy focusing on microing like these rhinos and these land speeders that, oh damn, my base is gone. Where did it go? Because the stealth suits are infiltrated, so it doesn't actually show up on the map, which is pretty nasty. Huge attack here by the Space Marine player. So many fire warriors dead. But one rhino goes down, second rhino goes down. Now these Space Marines have nothing to hide inside. 1, 2, 3 fire warrior squads still out though. But now they can just, you know, shoot from this distance here. Another fire warrior squad comes out. Now heaps of Marines perishing to these fire warrior plasma guns here. Plasma grenade gets chucked onto the Marine squad here. And look at this, GG. GG gets called by Poif. Malcador also calls GG. Yeah, very good plays with the stealth suits. Cheeky base rush. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. That was a very difficult attack force to deal with. So sometimes you got to resort to such tactics to put the game in your favor, you know. But yeah, well played by Tau. I think the matchup is in Space Marine's favor. I'll also put up a graphic for that as well, so you can see. All right, let's head over to the stats here now. So Malcador killing 71 units, but also Poif killing 68. So very even in terms of the trading of units. But obviously Malcador getting more buildings raised and having the better economy here, but again, not too much in difference. So it was a very close game, to be honest. It's just that stealth suit attack probably won it for Tau. Not even probably, it did win it. Okay, cool. Let's look at another game here. Alright, so this is a game sent in by Elise UA. He sent me this game because Sisters of Battle against Orks on Fata Morga is a very, very favored to Orks here. This is the exact win rate between in this matchup. So he wanted to show me this game as a way to, you know, show you how you can play Sisters in such a matchup. So right off the bat, Sisters going for the extra servitor to Missionaries Convent, and Orks going for the Boys Hut, a generator, 2 Slugger Boys, and a Gretchen squad. So pretty standard opening. Excuse me. Generator also getting placed by sisters here. And it is freezing where I am right now. I think there's a polar blast coming up from Antarctica or something, because it's pretty chilly. It's pretty chilly right now, and I've only got a t-shirt on, so... Anyway, back to the game. No... Cannoneers? Battle Sister? What's going on? Or is he going straight for tier 2? Oh, he's going straight for tier 2, so we're gonna see Celestians. Early Celestians. Yeah, makes sense, I suppose. A lot of people complain about this opening, because you can get Celestians out around the 3rd minute, and Celestians, as you know, are really powerful tier 2 unit. The only problem with that opening is your economy isn't looking that great, so you'll be stuck with LP1s for quite a while until you gain some value with your Celestians, and then you can focus on your economy. So far, Orks still capturing his points, building the LPs. Shooter Boy squad and the Big Mech on the way to Sister's base. Some Slugger Boys also making a move here. So while you're going to tier 2 in this build, the only thing you build is listing posts. Other than that, you want to save your blue money to just spend on spamming Celestians when you can. So now Elise can... No, is he not? Okay, yeah, one Celestian squad coming out. Orcs obviously just gonna snatch this relic. Nothing stopping them from doing it. And the Big Mech is gonna go do some exploring. Probably gonna use his shooty pistol thingy to take out a few builders if he can. But now the Celestians come out. One squad runs past the Big Mech. Oh, another thing is you also get the holy icon while you're going tier 2, so that you have faith available to use the lay hands ability by the missionary if you need to. So it's ideal to do that, get that holy icon earlier. Slugger Boys will tie up these Celestians, but I think the Celestians have the advantage in that fight. And now some Shooter Boys are going to join the fight as well. Infiltrated Gretchen's building this listening post over here. Meanwhile, the 3rd Celestian squad comes out, and the 4th also on the way. One squad of Celestians does go down though. Pretty unfortunate, to be honest. So he would have had... Oh, okay, he's just sending out Celestians, so definitely just wants to get the win here. You know, just saying, screw the win rate. You just need to... You need to make sure you actually win by spamming Celestians. Spam so many that your pop gets full. Okay, anyway. So you can see how quickly these Shooter Boys' health will go down. Honestly, they can just... Orcs can fight the Celestians here, but I think the Celestians will win this fight. Especially with the lay hands now being used. And one other Celestian squad able to provide some fire support. The Celestians bolter, standard bolter is pretty good as well against Slugger Boys and these squishier infantry units. So this is actually a losing battle for Orcs here. I'm not sure why he's fighting. But but the problem that Orks has right now is he's not massing his own units to fight all these Celestians. He's not playing like an Orc player should. Yeah, look at how quickly the shooter boys go down here. No micro done. Yeah, the big shooters are good, but the problem is you have to shoot from a distance and not somewhere where the Celestians can shoot back at you. A little bit of a bug here, adding the Celestian Veteran Superior 2 to the squad. So to avoid abusing this bug, you can't overwatch the Veteran Superior, because if you do, then there's a chance an extra will get added to your squad. And the Veteran Superior is a very strong unit, so again, it's just one of those things. People complain about it as well, so I'm just telling you guys now so that you don't have angry players spamming you about how you're abusing the game, which you kind of are, but I'm just kidding. Alright. A very late teleport away from the Big Mac. He should have teleported way earlier. This isn't enough to deal with, how many is that? 1, 2, 4 Celestians, you know? Storm Boys are out now. And Orcs population at 35. Still a bit away from tier 2. And now the Celestians will get the multi-melters added. Gonna take out this LP2 by the looks of it. Inferno pistols as well, gonna be attached to the Veteran Superiors, and then the Blessed Armor will give the Celestians a bit of a health boost. And then you could even make the Holy Reliquary to get the Imagifiers, which will boost their health even more. Almost make them unkillable. Unkillable until, you know, until the other guy catches up to you in terms of tech. Yeah, so this is what Orc needs to be doing. He needs to get some more troops out, sort of reinforce them up, upgrade them. I mean, Storm Boy to Shooter Boy still probably won't be enough. Make another Storm Boy squad. Give these guys big shooters, and then that should be enough to deal with all of 1, 2, 3, 4 Celestians here. You might have to detach the Big Mech as well, although he is on low health, so who knows. Blaster research now being added on. This will give the shooters and big shooters more damage. Has he got the more choppy? No more choppy research yet. Yeah, these Storm Boys need to be fighting with the shooter boys, otherwise there's no hope for them. Shooter Boys just crawling across the map. Unfortunately, they were so far away, they decided to take the long way around this middle area here. But now all these Celestians have to do is just touch these Orc buildings and they'll just melt instantly. Yeah, it was a pretty good jump by the Shooter Boys, but unfortunately it was a bit too close, because as you saw, all the Celestians had to do is just turn around and just start focusing on them. So yeah, not a very successful jump. And even these Shooter Boys now, just way too close. Just poor engagements by Orks here. There is a sort of an art to the engagements that you do. You can't just jump in and then expect your enemies to die just like that. You kind of have to be moving back and forth. It all just ties in with microing, I suppose. Having said that, it does look like some Celestians are finally going down. 2 squads with 2... Oh my goodness, look at this. Two veterans. I think there was like 3 squads with 2 veteran superiors there. But, you know, when I first started out playing as Sisters, I would always, you know, overwatch the superior and then the Magifier, but then it would just add 2 veteran superiors. So I think that's what Elise has done. He's just tried to overwatch everything just for Overwatch's sake. But obviously, because of that bug, it just ends up adding the 2 of the leaders. So yeah, 2 leaders means 2 Inferno pistols, and Inferno pistols are already very, very strong. So Stormboy squad goes down, and Easy Nubs just quits. No GG called. So yeah, there we go. And that's how you win as Sisters against Orks on Fata Morga here. You know, I've tried many things. I've tried Seraphims. I've tried making Battle Sisters. I've never tried the fast Celestian. So maybe this is the way to go if you want to beat Orks. But I don't think Orks really played that well, if I can say that. So yeah, I might try this opening anyway, just to try it, and I'll make my own conclusions after that. But anyway, let's look at the stats here. Wow, big, huge difference. 110 units killed, 29 units lost. Good stuff. As Orks, it's okay to have more units lost than killed, but this bigger difference is just too much. So Orks having the superior economy here though, but it was his military that let him down, and this is technology here. Cool. Alright guys, so that was 2 1v1 games. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.